So, this is my Legends. I've been collecting this for a very long time, and I normally do not sell this older stuff. I love this stuff. It's been my close to my heart, collecting this old stuff over the decades. But since I've already liquidated my sealed product, this is all I've got left to offer if I want to start this patron concept up, where I kick Rudy's ass and show him how it should be done. When you're not a greedy asshole and we try and make everybody profitable, you can be profitable with Rudy if the stuff you buy from him just happens to skyrocket in price. But, he's lost a lot of patrons because, the stuff that was going to skyrocket, like the Lord of the Rings or the Final Fantasy, he wasn't able to get them enough. And so, they're paying him money every month. And then the stuff that can actually get them money back, they weren't able to buy enough of it. So, what the hell is that about? But yeah, all this stuff is for sale. Now, here's the thing I want to point out to you guys. All these cards, and like I said, there's... I can't pull them out with the gloves on. Yeah, there's several copies. At least 2. And these actually, I think it can go up to 4 copies. With the other ones, the Alpha, the Beta, and the Arabian Nights, I have the Perfect Fit sleeves and then the black sleeves. And so I can only fit 2 per slot. But in these, I can fit up to... Oh, there's only 2 there. Put them back in now. There we go. I can fit up to 4 in here. So I've got plenty. It's way more than it actually looks. Oops. But yeah, so what I was saying was all these cards are at worst light play. I don't mess around with the heavy play bullshit. I sell that and I keep the good stuff. So all the stuff that's going to be up for... Oh man, racist. All the stuff that is going to be going up for sale will be at worst light play. Except for this one. This one I acquired. That's a long story, but I believe this one's a moderate play. I just haven't been able to sell it yet because it's the only one I have, and I just didn't want to part with it. I will, though, eventually. What else we got? So, we get at the end. I'm going to skip. Don't need to go through every page. You get the idea. I want to get through some of the other stuff. So this is Legends. Alright. Oh, over here I pulled out some of the other... those Hit Parade boxes. Now, this isn't what I found in the Hit Parade. I just have been using them for storage because they are pretty handy to keep some of your best graded cards. So, this is for sale. 8.5 Rasputin Dreamweaver. Ooh, Divine Intervention. My favorite Gwendolyn. Everyone loves Gwendolyn. Ugh, you slut. Actually, not really. I don't think she's sleeping with that nasty dude. Maybe she does. I don't know. She does what she wants. Alright. That's what was in there. We've got this binder up here. So this is a binder full of... It is the Dark. And then further down here we have Antiquities. I'm not going to go through that because most of that stuff is a lot cheaper. Just push it out of the way so I can I can show you the good stuff. Here we have beta. So most of this beta is commons and uncommons, but I know those are expensive. Some of them are signed. There are a few rares in here. I'll do a few more. I think I might skip some of the pages. Just want to kind of show you some of the rares we got. This entire binder is beta. And these slots, since they have the black sleeves, there are 2 cards at most per slot. Here's my alpha. I think I've only got 1 or 2 rares in here, unfortunately, because they are so freaking expensive. But I got several uncommons. And again, all of these are light play to mint condition. I don't know how many of you actually enjoy this, just watch me flip through cards. Yeah, like I said, I don't think there's any rares in there. I do have a few alpha rares, but they are graded, and I'm not sure if I covered them in this. Jeez, I'm almost out of time again. Here's the other thing I wanted to show you guys. I think you will appreciate it. I've got 2 minutes left. So this box is also all for sale. This is, so everything in these 2 rows are commons of the Dark Legends. It's all Legends. And everything is, like I said, light play or up to mint. We have Antiquities. And this is commons of Unlimited. They're just commons, so they're not. I think some of the lands might be moderate play, but everything else should be light play or better. And then here, everything else. That 1 minute I have, this is all reserve list. In these 3 rows, it's all reserved list. This is, we have Mirage, and I don't have too much of these stupid ones. We've got Homelands and Ice Age, and oh, that one is Tempest. That one's a good one. I like that set. Don't have much of it. So these are reserved list revised. What is it? I believe it's Stronghold. I've only got 1 Silver Queen, if that's what you're wondering. This is Weatherlight. I've got tons of Weatherlight. there's about, each one of these is 4 to 6 cards per, oops, come on, focus, 4 to 6 cards per sleeve. And then here we've got versus Legacy, versus Destiny. Hey, look at that, that one just bumped. A bunch of that. There's my buddy. I've got 30 seconds left. Alright, you guys get the idea. I'm having this one. Oop, there's a Saga. Exodus. Appliances. And finally, Visions. All reserve list. All for sale. Who wants some?